guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, January 11th. It's a little after 9 o'clock in the morning, and this is the third or fourth time I've tried to do this video. First time I completely blanked on what day it was, and I know you guys didn't want to sit there and watch me count on the calendar what day it was. Second time I did get a little bit of filming in and showing you guys what I'd been up to, but I was all over the place. I was just all over the place, and I didn't like it, so I stopped on that, and then tried to start again and be a little more organized, and had to get up and let Dean out. So this is take court. But I have a lot to show you guys, so you may want to strap in and get some stitching, get you a drink, you know, get comfortable. If you could see my stack over here, you would probably be shocked. So like I said, I do have a lot to show you guys. Let me put my little scissors over here. I have new starts, I have current whips, whip go acrostics. I have some haul for you guys, so I got it all today. I'm gonna start off with showing you my new starts. My first new start was on New Year's Day. I started a Heartstring Samplery, Say Coffee. And I am stitching this. I'm stitching this on a 40 count Be Stitch Me vanilla latte. Yeah, vanilla latte. See, this is what I like to do when I think about it. But the problem is, half the time I don't think about it. And it's not like I have to go very far for those little index cards, because I have like a little bag down here on my cart, and I keep some index cards in that bag. So I don't know why I don't do it more than I do. But here's my start. Started in the middle of the top there. The center of the top is like right there somewhere, I think. And then just stitched over. And I had to do that bird, y'all. I call him a peacock. But I just had to do him. I could not put this down, put this away until I did that bird. He's amazing. So, but that was my little start on Say Coffee. So, can't say I'm going to pick this up again this year, but who knows. I'll put that over there so I can put it away. And y'all, I did have a second new start this year. I generally try to steer clear of mystery SALs, sorry. But I decided, I caved in and decided to start the 2023 mystery, I caved in and decided to start the 2023 Mystery SAL from Fox and Rabbit Designs. But I told myself that if I didn't have the fabric in my stash, if I didn't have a suitable floss to use on it, then I wasn't going to do it. Well, I found the fabric that would work. I found a 25 count Lagana in Potato, which I think is by White Shelf, if I'm not mistaken. And I found some DMC that I had an abundance of skeins of. And what am I stitching this in? This is DMC 3812, right? Yeah, 3812. I only have 3 skeins in here, but I have more in my drawers back there. But I'm only stitching this on over one 1/1 on 25 count Lugana. So, and this is, like I said, this is potato. So it is a, I guess you would call it close to like a fiddler's color or oatmeal-y kind of color. Close to like an oatmeal-y kind of color. So that's my start. That is my puny little start. I'm not concerned with keeping up with this SAL. I would love to, but I have way more goals than I have time to stitch. So I started it. If I get a hankering, I will put some stitches in on it. But I'm not concerning myself with trying to keep up with this. But I thought it looked pretty. I thought it looked like it was going to be a pretty little design, so I decided to start it. So that's all. That's all I got, y'all. So I told y'all, just because I say I'm only planning so many starts for the year does not mean that that's all there's going to be. Next we have my WhipGo projects. The two that were called for January were numbers 6 and 10. And for my board, that corresponds to Mary Jane Fry and the 18th Century Band Sampler. So for the 18th Century Band Sampler, y'all, I did finally get around to printing out the the other two parts to it, which includes the cover page for part 4, the last part. So this is the whole design, and this is by Long Dog Samplers. It is in the Gift of Stitching, which is a digital magazine. It's technically not in publication anymore, but you can purchase the entire collection online. I will link that down below. But here is my progress on it. When y'all saw this last time, when I worked on it last year, I had finished out the purple in the border right here to mark the section, and then I did that dark green line, and then I came up here and did these 4 binds. So that was where I stopped last year. Since I picked it up this year, I have done these pink, the pink and the flowers here. There is another color pink in between there. And I did a light green line across, and then I was starting to go on this kind of bluey gray color right here. What I did was I started stitching, and I was going to come up and do this bind, and I had to end the thread. So I said, well, let me just go ahead and do the line across, and then I'll come back and do each flower stalk for the flowers in between here. So that's what I did. So I was coming across more on that kind of bluey gray color. So that's where it's at right now. I don't remember what this is being stitched on. It's a picture that's plus 40 count picture that's plus something or other. I want to say Legacy, maybe. I don't remember though, so I apologize. So that's where that's at right now. Put this over here. I stacked my projects in order so that I would know in what order I wanted to show them in. Then we have Mary Jane Fry. She is a free design that you can find through the Fiber Talk blog. I will also link that below. Anything that I talk about, like as far as digitally, I will link it down below. so that you can more easily find it. This is where I'm at on this. I came around, did some more on that vine right there, came down some more on this line right here. And then I had like a small piece of red, and I was going to start doing red, and I had like a small leftover piece, so I did that. I'm hoping that I would have enough to get those 2 letters in, but I didn't. So I did that, and then I said, well, I'm just going to move back and start doing this vine, this border again. So I was doing the green. It's a different color green. I was about to start doing some more of the green, the leaves on the side there. So it's a beautiful border. There's just a lot of hit and miss color changes and stuff. So that's where she is at. I think this is on a Be Stitch Me, but I don't remember what the color is. I apologize. And I didn't write it down. I already checked. I didn't write it down. So, but this is on a Be Stitch Me fabric. So, that's where that one is at. My goal on the 18th Century Band Sampler is to finish that whole second band. Still have a lot to do left on that. And my goal on Mary Jane Fry is 10 hours. And I think I'm only at a couple of hours so far, like an hour and a half or 2 hours so far. And in case you're wondering, I have a like a stopwatch app on my phone. And you can save multiple stopwatch things. And you can even change the title of them. And so I have one for Mary Jane Fry, and then I have another one for Pandemic, which I'm about to show you. I haven't gotten a lot on Pandemic. It is a WIPGO project, but it hasn't been called yet. But I already had it out from when I was working on it for 2022. So it was still out on the Q-Snap. So I figured I would go ahead and try to get some progress in on it while it was out. So, I did put this on the acrostic, and the acrostic for January is unplanned, and so I've met my goal of my new start, and I've met another goal which I'm going to show you here in a second, and I have a goal on Pandemic for January for 2 hours. So I haven't gotten quite that long. I've only got maybe an hour on it, I think, or something, 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. I don't remember. But this is where Pandemic is now. I haven't done much on it. I had come out about 20 more stitches on this first row here. And I came back up and finished that second row, and I was starting on the inner border, the inner part of it. So I haven't gotten a lot done on this. I'm not concerning myself with, really getting a lot in on it. I'm mainly focusing this month on my WIPGO projects, because especially with that band sampler, it's a big goal, and I'm more concerned with meeting that goal. But my overall goal for Pandemic is 20 hours for the year, and for January I decided, since I already had it out, then I was going to try to get maybe 2 hours on it for January. So if I can get 2 hours on this every month, then I'll have met my goal by like October, something like that. But who knows when it's going to get called. So I'm going to try to work on this steadily throughout the year. So yeah. And I do know what this is stitched on. This is stitched on a 40 count Picture This Plus in Sprite. So it has a kind of a purple tone to it. And I am stitching that with a Silks for You silk, which is mostly stitching it in this color here, kind of a bluey kind of color, purpley. And I've considered putting in some of this green here as well. And then I have this beautiful variegated silk here too. Just kind of adding to it because I know that this hank is probably not going to be enough. So I thought I would what do you call it, enhance it or add to it, subsidize it. Something like that. I would add some other colors in there just to make sure I had enough to do the majority of the sampler in that silk. So what else have I worked on? I've also been working on another acrostic goal, which is Midnight Meow. And my goal on this one is 200 stitches. I'm going to hold it back here. That's Midnight Meow. You can find it online. It is free. What you see here, this is the pattern. This is the pattern. But you can't find it online for free. I am stitching this on what I believe is a 16 count. I think it's a 16 count. It is a Fabrics by LJ. I want to say the color is called Heathered, but don't hold me to it. What I've gotten done since I picked this up so far, I literally just put this on the hoop last night, and I've gotten a little bit on his wing done so far. And my goal on him this month is 200 stitches. So I'm hoping that allows me to at least get this one outline of this one wing done. So I think it will. If I don't get one wing done, then I'll do the second wing. Just to outline it though, I'm not filling it in. But it's just black. It's an all DMC. I am going to change up the filler color though. I know this is going to come later, but I'm going to change up the filler color from, what is the filler color? 413 to this Etoile color, 37.99 Etoile. I think. I think that's what I'm going to put it instead. Either 37.99. Yeah. Why do I have two skeins of that? Or if I want to go a lighter colorway, I want to do Etoile in 318. That's a little lighter, but because I know 413, this is what it's supposed to be. This is what it's supposed to be. So it is like a darker gray. So I'm thinking I may switch that out for the Etoile 37.99. So if they ever came out with a Etoile 413, I'd be on board, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So that's Midnight Meow. And then I have one last project to show you. This was another project that I put on the acrostic. And it is what I call Reach for the Stars. It's kind of it's like between two pages. I hate when they do that. It's called Reach for the Stars. This is out of the Gift of Stitching. No, God. This is out of A World of Cross Stitch. This is what the cover looks like. This is issue. I don't know what issue this is because they've got it covered up with a sticker. And I even want to try to guess. But it looks like this. It looks like that. Not entirely sure. I think this is from 2019. It says, because there's a letter to the editor, or there's a little welcome blurb in there, and it says, here's to more super stitching in 2019. So I think this magazine is from 2019. Yeah, because it's not going to tell what issue this is. Yeah, it's not going to tell, but it's from sometime in 2019. But this is what all was in it, because I'm stitching this too. So, but that's, yeah, that's the one I'm doing. Anywho, and he's on the cover too. What I stitched on was in this dark, like right above his nose here, and then his patch, and then I come up and I had started stitching along the side right here. But I'm going to show you. I just wanted to show you on the actual pattern before I pulled it out. So this is where he's at. I did have to, I thought I was fully complete with the scarf, but apparently I wasn't. So I had to go ahead and finish up this like dark pink right here in the scarf. And then I had, like I just showed you, I stitched like around the top of his nose and then up along the side, and then that's that patch right there. So it'll make a lot more sense when he gets back stitched. I think there's back stitching. Anywho, and if you notice some discoloration right here and right here, that is because a few drops of tea spilled on it. And I think I'm gonna try to get one of those stain remover pens or something and try to see if I can get that out, because it just so happens this is not a full coverage project. And so yeah, but yeah, that's where that's at, and it's just on a 16 count white 16 count white Ada. So, but that is my goal for that one, so I'm done with that one for now. And my goal was 200 stitches, so. But that's all the projects that I've been working on. I know that's a lot, I told y'all. What else was I going to show you? Something else I was going to show you and I forgot. I forget what it is. I don't know. I have been keeping up with, I've been trying to my best to keep up with the planner. And I have my Whipco here. If I bought some stickers to put on my pages to maybe try to help motivate me to keep up with it. So yeah. I'm going to show you those here in a second, but one of the sticker books I bought was a Supernatural, and so it has like different like washi tape kind of designs here, designs like that and that, and it's got ones for January. It's got two for each month, which is perfect because I can put that where it's called for every month. So and then I had another sticker book that I bought. Where is it at? And yeah, another sticker book. There's a big butterfly right there. But I've been trying to keep up with it as best I can. But progress is little by little, right? I did have some haul to show you guys. First of all, like I said, I did buy a sticker book. Sticker books. I bought this one. This is Ephemera. And there's like different ones like this in the same type of, same company, same type of style. So I bought this one, and it's got like all kind of different. I bought this one because it's like vintage. So, so yeah, vintage sticker book. I bought that. I think I've only used like maybe one. That butterfly I think came out of this one. So just lots of things, lots of cute little vintagey kind of stickers. So I got that from Amazon. And then I also got, this is not really a sticker book. This is just a bunch of vintage stickers. And the way they came is there's 3 packs glued to a card. And I can't really take them out and show you. But there's all kind of different stickers in there. These are all like a little bit bigger though. So. Yeah, this one, and it's in like a little box, so to speak. I don't know how many of them I'm going to be using. But then I got the Supernatural sticker book. What is this band? Just different things. And I do like that each one of these pages, it has like multiples of stickers. So, yeah. But anyway, just different things. Yeah, just the different, different symbols. I probably don't know about, I don't know if I'll ever use any of these. But, yeah, lots of cute little stickers there. So. And there's the ones with the months. So there's 2 for each month. One that has like a little list, almost like a little mini post-it note or something. There's more. Sorry, I'm trying to give you an idea what's in here. There's that one that I've used, and another one. So anyway, that's what's in that one. I'll probably be using this one most of all. So that's that. And then I did break down and buy a couple of patterns. I bought these from, hold on. Sorry. I wrote it down in my planner because there is a space in here for new purchases. I think it's in January. Okay, it's from, and I'm gonna write it down here at the bottom. It's from NARAxStitchPatterns on Etsy. And she had, y'all need to go check her out because she's got some truly beautiful patterns. I only got one of the beautiful patterns, but then I got another one that was just kind of cute. Because I wanted to buy, I had saved some things on my favorites, you know, where you heart them. And like the next day, I had a coupon for my favorites, a couple of my favorite designs. And so I was like, I sat on it and sat on it. I'm like I wasn't going to do it. But then like a couple of days later, I went back and I was like, I'll go ahead and buy a couple of things. You know, they're not super expensive. They're really cheap. So it didn't cost me much. So first one I bought was this. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? That's, yeah. She has a whole series of like with the colors and stuff like this. That I want to go back and buy eventually. But, so I got that one. I just printed these out. These are digital patterns. But I just printed out the cover page to show you guys what I bought. And then I also bought this one. Anytime is coffee time. And I liked this one because it's coffee. Hello. And second, I think it would do well on a hand-dyed fabric. Like it's maybe something that possibly could be hard to, you know, hard to match up with something. I think it would do well on a dyed fabric. And it's not big. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one is only technically 60 by something. I don't remember. I just remember this is not that big. This one is a little bit bigger. This one's not that big either. It just looks big because it's printed out on paper. But this one's not that big. So it would probably fit well on like a eighth of a yard. So, but I got those. And then I also got something else. I decided to buy some cards. Some diamond painting cards. I know this is not cross stitch, but I did buy some diamond painting cards. One, because I have a couple of birthdays that I want to make cards for. So I bought these. It's kind of a mix. There's some happy birthday ones in here. I'll show you what I got. So, happy birthday. Here's a thank you. I just think that was really pretty. That one. That one. Sorry about the glare, y'all. That one. That one. Another butterfly. That one's really cute. I just wish that was a birthday card. That one's pretty. Cute birthday cards. Another birthday card. So yeah. I bought these to kind of help scratch that diamond painting itch. Because since I can't do my diamond painting back there, y'all, even when I managed to get the table mostly cleared off, there's still the matter of the chair that's sitting in front of it, which we always use that to I always use that to put my jackets in her diaper bag and whatever else on. And it comes, these came with the diamonds. So there's some regular diamonds in here. There's some regular diamonds in there. And then there's some specialty ones. So, but these aren't very big. And it comes with the envelopes. These aren't very big. So, I think they would do good for me to be able to work on them out here. So yeah, I do want to eventually buy more of like the different packs of packs of cards. I think that was 12. I think it was 12, wasn't it? 10 or 12. But that pack of cards was like $19.99. So, I do, like I said, I do want to, and I bought them from Amazon. I know I could have bought them from AliExpress for like way cheaper, but I bought them from Amazon just because I wanted to get them here soon, because I have a birthday coming up on the 20th that I definitely want to give that first birthday card to. So I do have one more bit of haul to show you guys, and this is probably what y'all are going to be the most interested in as far as haul goes. So I did get a small order from 123 Stitch. Because I needed to grab a few colors for the projects that I'm working on. So this is Sandcastle. I need this for Say Coffee. So I got that. And then I needed to get a couple more, like 2 colors for, no, I needed that color and this color also for Say Coffee. And this is SAL-Fox Mocha. And then I had to get 1 color for my birthday start coming up. And that was SAL-Fox Baked Apple. So I had to get those. And I can't just place an order from 123 Stitch for 3 skeins of thread. So I picked out some patterns. And if you remember me saying that I want to have a red sampler going at all times, yeah, I picked out a few. So the first one I picked out was the Folk Art Sampler by Imaginating. Gorgeous. And I know they're showing this in red, but I look at it and I see it in like a green or like a dark green or a dark blue. But I just thought that was super pretty. And then other red samplers I got. I'm probably gonna butcher this name, but it's Ama Swa Cherie by Reflets de Soie. Gorgeous. I just love the style of these alphabets right here. I just love that style. Really fancy, like really, really fancy. And then I also picked out Redwork Sampler from Mojo Stitches. So that's another really pretty one. This one's not very big. The Imaginating one is a little bit bigger. And this Ama Swa Cherie is kind of big as well. It is 366 by 214. So that one's a little bit bigger. And then this one by Mojo Stitches. I think this one's not very big because I looked at it on the listing. And I think it wasn't very big. Hold on. Let me double check before I tell you guys wrong. This one, maybe. So there's nothing in here that just straight up tells what the stitch count is. Oh, yes. It's right there on the back. Duh. 150 by 150. So yeah, it's not that big. It's not nearly as big as those other two. And then the last project, the last design I got is not a Redwork sampler, but I've had it kind of on my wish list. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up because it wasn't a whole lot. It was kind of cheap. So this is Evergreens and Peppermint from Stitches by Ethel. Like, how cute is that? And she's got a whole series with this crow and this mouse. I just think they're so adorable. So it's like that. Look at that. And it's like, the more you look at it, it's so cute. Like, y'all see the little cardinal down there? Holding the candy cane? They're so cute. So, yeah. That was my 123 stitch haul. So, I guess that's everything I have to show you. Things around here have been pretty quiet. I've been working, Andy's been working. He's pretty much back up to regular hours from where they weren't getting very many hours back in like November and December. They're pretty much back up to regular hours. just because before they didn't have really a lot to do. They just had too much stuff and nowhere to put it. But I think now they've kind of gotten enough cleared out to where they can kind of receive and get in what needs to be put out. And like I said, I've been working a few days a week. God, got a hair on me. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all right now. I do have, I did go ahead and bring out another project that is also on the acrostic, which is Spike Spiegel. And I know y'all are going to be probably happy to see him again. I don't know how y'all feel about him, but I did bring him out. And I think I have a goal on him to do 200 stitches, maybe. But I do want to get some progress on other projects. My goal this year is to touch every single one of my projects. So for the stuff that's on WhipGo, which is what, 24 projects, that still leaves like another 50 something projects that need to be worked on this year. And my goal is to touch every single one of them, even the ones that I'm not that thrilled about actually stitching on, like Southern Social and my chatelaine. Those are ones that I need brain power to stitch on. But they'll get touched sometime this year. That's my hope, at least. So, but that's really all I got for y'all today. I don't have a lot to talk about as far as any kind of personal stuff. Abby's still growing like a weed, and she's a toddler, so she has her good moments and her bad moments. She has her good moments where she's just the sweetest thing, and then her bad moments is where she won't take no for an answer. So that's all I got for y'all today. Yeah, that's it. So goodbyes are always hard. So I guess I will see you guys again soon. I'm not making any plans on any promises on when I'm going to come back. I'm not going to say I'm going to do a video every week. I'm not going to say I'm going to do a video every 2 weeks. Maybe it might every be 3. It may be probably about every 3 or 4 weeks. So just whenever I feel like I have enough to give you guys a good video. So, but that's it for now. It really is, I promise. So until whenever it is I see you again, hope you guys get lots of stitching in, be good, and I will see you guys again later. Bye for now.